Drive is doing good, Zill. A couple of items for you. Today is a potential day for Judge Oberg to render a verdict, one way or the other, because tomorrow is a federal observed holiday for the 4th of July. So the court will be closed tomorrow. So if she's going to do it, today would be her Friday. I'm hoping she does. I'm hoping she sides with me, as I technically won according to the laws of the court processes and the laws of the land. And the church just completely and utterly failed to present a defense. They're treating my case as frivolous without any explanation other than just to say it's frivolous, and expecting that the judge is to agree with that and dismiss my case forever, so that I can never sue the church ever again for any crimes, because they don't commit crimes. They're a religion. And so we'll keep you updated on that. Like I said, I don't expect to know until tomorrow after midnight if she does file anything. Checking. Yeah, she's not filed anything this morning. Since I filed on the 26th, reporting about how the new guy that's replaced Percy, who is involved in the case and has threatened my life, and then went and threatened my life again after being informed that he can't stay here anymore until the court favors against me. And so, yeah, the new guy now, after my last filing on Friday, is spending a full shift throughout this week. Just as a mockery. So even though he was apparently told lies about me, which was why he ran away, that one video where I talked about we looked at each other in the eyes and then he ran away, never came back that week. No, he's back and he's staying the full week. So either they forced him to stay the full shifts, or they confessed that, well, we sort of lied to you, he's not really a threat, you just need to stay away from him. Which, if your boss tells you that they lied to you and made you believe that your life was in danger, that's when you quit. You don't stick around in a business like that. But yeah, again, they're trying to snub the finger at me. Another thing, I got a book idea. The video ideas I get are also potential book ideas. The shorter versions are not book material, but chapters for books. But this one is a book size thing, inspired by the video I did yesterday. This is the second coming of the Latter-day Saint Mormons, timeline of events and listing of signs. I've got the author's introduction finished, and I'm into the first chapter, which is Joseph Smith's Jesus Christ, I believe I title it. Yeah, Joseph Smith's Jesus Christ. That's because I went over Amen in that video that I did the other day. So this is the introduction to it. And so, as you can tell, this is Joseph Smith's version of the second coming. Yeah, it's not something that Mormons know about. So, I think since we're in the comparable coronavirus of Moses, I think it's sort of essential that Mormons know, since their prophets are not telling us. They're keeping it a secret, and are second coming deniers. As Nelson brings the missionaries home from their missions to fulfill Heber C. Kimball's prophecy of the second coming, but then sends the missionaries back out into the mission field, canceling the second coming and denying the second coming is happening, and then talking about consequences the other day in a video. They will be sent home regardless, and the EU is denying anybody from the United States, thus missionaries, and New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut are quarantining anybody from Utah because Utah is an outbreak state. So we are now the bad example of the world. Way to go, Herbert. And as a result, missionaries will have to be reassigned. The mission presidents will have to be reassigned, as Nelson had given his new mission president's address on Saturday, and then word came out that they are no longer allowed as of yesterday. So, welcome back. Served a full, how many days? It's unclear, because if they had their meeting on Saturday, they would be going out this week. So anything from 2 to 1 day mission. So that's what happens when you don't make the right choices, is that consequences will force you to make the right consequences, but they will have a negative impact. As Governor Herbert has now made Utah the bad example in the world, when he began wanting Utah to be the good example, hiring a company that said, oh yeah, we're going to find a cure for the coronavirus faster than everybody, and Utah will be put on the map as being the good example to follow. And Herbert tried to commit crimes by covering up the coronavirus numbers and buying the drug that actually kills rather than heals, and then denying and refusing to shut down again after opening up too soon. And we still haven't heard from the airport director of Salt Lake, who apparently was arrested for child porn, but he's not being given a fair due process because he hasn't appeared since that arrest. No appearance before the judge, no preliminary hearings and appointments of counsel or anything like that. Nothing. He just disappeared. And Herbert is refusing to shut down the airports and other businesses, which are consequentially shutting down because they're losing their employees. Cheesecake Factory was the video I did this morning that will have to shut down once everybody gets tested and can no longer go to work. And he then therefore has no employees, and then the church will lose money on their investment because they're a big investor in the Cheesecake Factory, as the Business Insider had exposed that was the Ensign Peak Associates investment portfolio of $40 billion. And so yeah, consequences follow if you don't do the right thing, and it doesn't make you look good. It makes you look like the bad guy. the villain in the story. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to. Yeah, I won't talk about my personal life because YouTube has employees that hate me so much that if I talk about my personal life, they pull my videos.